Hello everyone, welcome back to Simulated Heaven. So today I'm trying out Fernbus Simulator. This game has been out a while, but it seems like they're still developing it. The people that have developed this game, they brought out another one more recently that's called The Bus. I'll be doing videos on that later. It seems like from what I can see that The Bus is more about shorter bus journeys within a city, whereas this is more about like city to city style coach journeys. So it's interesting. Anyway, I've kind of made myself a short route just to introduce you guys to the game. It's going from Leipzig to Magdeburg. I probably completely ruined that. Anyway, unfortunately my German's not very good. I'm going to choose arcade. I did choose realistic earlier, but then it forces you to keep doing stuff like altering the air conditioning and allowing people to use the toilet and stuff like that, which I found a bit annoying. So that's why I'm doing arcade. I'm actually using a Steam controller. I tried using my Xbox 360 controller, but I think a Steam controller is a bit better in terms of you can, well, it seems like the camera, it's a lot smoother for you to turn the camera. Anyway, this is my lovely bus, FlixBus. You see it's, I think my Simulated Heaven number plate's a bit too long. I need to change that. Anyway, first we need to let people onto the bus. So you just walk up to them and you just have to click them, log into your smartphone and just accept. Unfortunately, I don't really understand what they're saying and I can't read German. So every time I just accept and it seems to work out fine. It's a good job that I don't really work for FlixBus, isn't it? Because I just accept them all. And then occasionally there might be one where you have to actually sell them a ticket from time to time. Is this woman also waiting? Oh, there you go. I mean, I kind of like the fact that they have modelled like the full thing, because this is what happens in real life, right? These days the driver will check your tickets and everything, so you know, it's kind of realistic. I do like that.
Mahlzeit. Hier mein Ticket.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Tut mir leid, aber Sie fahren ja gar nicht in meine Richtung.
Okay, bye then.
Hello, bin ich hier richtig? Vielen Dank.
So I'm probably going to get, I'm not going to get XP for that. I wonder if I can like click on her again. No. I wonder if I could sell her another one. Anyway, now usually if I was in realistic mode I would have to close all of these, but because I'm in arcade mode it will just automatically, when I start driving, it will automatically help me to close all that stuff. Okay, is everyone ready back there? This is going to be the journey of your life, trust me. Okay, so we are going to take off the, oh, hang on. Oh, so I don't even have to do the parking brake. Okay, so in the arcade mode I don't even have to use parking brake. Okay, so I think in the future I'll probably go back to using the realistic mode. Hopefully there'll be a way, I think in the settings you can actually turn off the passenger, the complaints of the passengers. I'm hoping that also includes them asking to go to the toilet and stuff, because it was kind of annoying when I was driving along to have to let people go to the toilet. Oh, and it always says steering. Oh, dude, mate, what are you doing in your Audi? Just because you've got an expensive Audi, you think you can do what you want? But yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, I hit a curbstone. I might actually do a video, a short journey video, showing the passenger complaints on, because it's really funny. Almost the whole time they're complaining. But yeah, it always says steering misbehavior because I'm using a Steam controller. There's literally no way that I could have perfect steering with a Steam controller. I mean, actually, the game plays okay with a Steam controller. Come on, we want a green light, we want a green light, we want a green light, we want a green light. Well, amber's okay too. One thing I am finding a bit annoying with this game is the camera. Like, I'm zoomed out as much as I can be, and I can't really easily see the mirrors. Every time I look in the mirror, I need to look up, and then if you keep looking up, the camera will snap back to this position where you can't see again. Anyway, come on. I haven't got all day, you know. That's funny. They beeped back at me as well. But yeah, I mean, I would say my first impressions of this game is good. Like I said in the intro, this game is quite old, but they are still they're still developing it, and a bit like Euro Truck Simulator 2, it seems like they're going the route of having a lot of DLC add-ons rather than a new game, because they recently had one that came out for Belgium, and that was very recently, and that's, even though they have another game, like I said in the intro, that's called The Bus, it seems like they are developing this game alongside that game. And I think the developer also made Tourist Bus Simulator as well as Fernbus Simulator, so it'll be interesting, because actually I have that game as well, and that game's a little bit older, so I might try that as well and see how different it is. Anyway, yeah, so I kind of see this game a bit like the bus or the coach version of Euro Truck Simulator 2, and to be fair, the map is not far off the quality you would expect from Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's not quite there, in my opinion, well, from my first impressions, but it is oh, I'm in the wrong lane, whoopsie. It's a good job there was no one there, eh? But yeah, I mean, it's certainly pretty decent, and it isn't far off the quality that I would see in Euro Truck Simulator 2. I haven't had a chance really to look into the mod scene. I'm hoping that there might be quite a lot of mods to improve the graphics and stuff like that, a bit like what you have in Euro Truck Simulator 2. They do have Steam Workshop, but most of the stuff on there is just skins for the buses. Yeah, it always says steering misbehavior, and it will affect my XP, and this is even in, oh, I have to look up, you see what I mean? It's really awkward to look at the mirror when I'm on a controller. Maybe I should look into some kind of head tracking thing, because it can be a bit tricky when you have to keep using the controller, like to look up when you want to use the mirrors, and I'm probably going way too fast. Oh, I was going to overtake, but this is actually my turn off, I think. And it's funny, the brakes, when you use a controller, every time you slightly touch the brakes, it sounds like you're doing a massive skid. Whoa, what is that dude doing? Come on, man, make your mind up. I thought I was the worst driver around here. Clearly not. That white van man just swerved right in front of me. I mean, come on, man. Oh, we got a big turn that's coming up here. We're going to Magdeburg, and I should have looked in my mirrors, but I totally forgot. Oops. But yeah. So if you hear that the brakes are kind of sounding like I'm skidding all the time, that is what happens when I even just slightly touch them with the Steam controller. I suppose in the future I might try to get the steering wheel out again, but the thing is, my house is very small, so when I get the steering wheel out, it kind of will take up a massive area on my desk, and it's a bit annoying if I want to do other things other than use the steering wheel. So yeah, maybe I will in the future try to get out the steering and the pedals, but for now, I'm going too fast. But I just crashed. It's okay. It's a light accident, and there's a lorry coming behind me. That was a light accident. Don't worry, everyone. Light accident. But yeah, maybe I can see. But yeah, it works. I would say that the steering in this seems slightly better with the Steam controller than with Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm not exactly sure why that might be, but it seems to be a little bit better. Come on, man! What are you doing? You're like right in front of me. Okay, let's overtake. And again, I should have looked in the mirrors. I forgot. Anyway, let's do this. Come on. I'm gonna overtake all these slow coaches. I kind of need to work out how to zoom out the mini-map as well, because sometimes I've been overtaking people and then my turn-off has just suddenly appeared and I've had to swerve across the road. I think for any of you guys that have watched me over a long period of time, you'll know that I'm not the most, when I play these kind of games, I do drive it, fairly seriously, but I don't always stick to all of the rules. And that little micro stutter leads me to talk about something else. So usually with this game I seem to get a solid 60 FPS, but from time to time you do get some frame drops. I mean, I do have the game on full, like epic graphics, or the highest graphics for everything. Should I maybe go in that right hand side lane? Oh man, it's really hard to use the camera when I'm steering. You see that's really awkward. I'm going to go everywhere now. So yeah. Oh, I'm going to crash. Whoops, no worries. Yeah, it's kind of hard to steer and look at the right hand side mirror. Heavy accident, oh dear. I'm not going to get paid today, am I? FlixBus is going to be firing me after this journey. But yeah, that's really hard to look over there. Oh yeah, I think I just need to practice with the old Steam controller. Or, like I said, if I can work out some kind of face tracking thing. There's a slow vehicle up ahead, but yeah, it's kind of awkward. I was kind of hoping that they might have some kind of virtual mirrors in this game, really, because I know that that's a really good thing from Euro Truck Simulator, where they have the virtual mirrors on the screen, which is perfect for this kind of situation where I'm using a controller. It's hard for me to see the mirrors. But I did have a look in the controls of this game, and I couldn't really find something like virtual mirrors. I might have missed it, to be fair. But hey ho. So I mean, like, it definitely is not as good as Euro Truck Simulator 2, but I'm kind of surprised. I think it's better than I thought it was going to be, this game. And it makes me think maybe the bus, because the bus obviously has come out after this game. I'm kind of hoping that might be slightly better. The one thing that does make me worried about this game, though, is that when I realised about this steering misbehaviour thing, I looked on the discussion forums, and apparently that was a problem in 2016 when the game first came out. There were people that were complaining about the steering misbehaviour thing always coming up, and then so the fact it's happening to me, I mean, it's kind of a bit scary they haven't fixed it. Or it might just be that they fixed it on steering wheels but they didn't fix it on a controller. I mean, there should really be an option, because realistically I'm sure there's quite a lot of people out there using the controller for this game, so they should really have a setting that people can check saying that I'm using the controller, please don't give me so much steering misbehaviour, because it's literally impossible for you to have perfect steering when you're using a controller. And I kind of wish that the view would stay up like that, So if it always stayed up like that, I could use the mirrors a lot more easily. But the fact it keeps, slightly going back down. Anyway, I'm going to stop complaining. Maybe it's just I'm really bad at driving with the Steam controller. Maybe it's just I'm really bad at driving full stop. But anyway, I suppose I should show you one of the outside views. I'll try and do that without crashing. There you go. Yeah, we are FlixBus. Yeah, we are FlixBus. It's cool, right? I've actually heard a lot about FlixBus. It's like a reasonably cheap European long distance coach thingamajiggy service is the word. And I'm right in the middle lane. Okay, I can see that I need to get right. Let's try not to crash massively again. But you can see I'm having an issue with looking at the mirror and turning. So let's just not look. But yeah, I suppose it's a bit like the European version of National Express, right? In England we have National Express. Actually, the last time I went back to England, I was kind of not in a hurry. I was on a holiday, but I was on a long holiday and I wasn't in a hurry, so I decided that I would get a National Express from Heathrow Airport up to York. And I was actually pay attention. This is my turn in. And I was actually quite surprised at, how good it was. Because, I've obviously used them years ago when I was a kid. There's a bit of flickering texture here. But yeah, I used to use them years ago as a kid, but they've really moved on with the times, right? They've got like Wi-Fi, they've got like their own app where you can watch a few, I think they had films and a few, things like that you could watch. Obviously, like the selection is not like on an aeroplane. In fact, it was, fairly basic, but you are on like a bus in England, so you can't expect that much, can you? But yeah, okay, so I think we're getting near the end of our journey. Brakes. And again, I get steering misbehaviour. They seem to have quite a lot of realistic vehicles in this game. Whoa, that red car just totally crashed into the Volkswagen van thing. That's hilarious. So the AI is obviously not. Well, the AI is probably about as good at driving as I am. Let's put it that way. Okay, so let's see if we can bring this baby home without any more heavy crashes. Oh, I think I'm in the wrong lane. No, actually. Oh, yes, I am. Oh no, I was not paying attention and I'm in the wrong lane. This is not going to go well, especially there was a police car there. And let's just. And did you see that they've got like a reversing camera? That's kind of cool. In the bottom right hand side of the screen when I started reversing, it showed me the old reversing camera. Okay, so let's try to use the outside view. Alright mate, shut up. They're gonna love me, aren't they? I'm totally in the wrong side. I'm supposed to be indicating. Is my indicator working? I thought I was indicating. Oh yeah, there you go, it's on now. Come on, oh actually I can just go this way. Let's just go this way. Let's just be naughty and just like cut across. I mean that's highly illegal, isn't it? But it's okay. I'm a FlixBus, I can do what I want. Seriously. But yeah, maybe the next time I make a video I will have learnt the game enough to actually be able to drive properly. And maybe I'll work out a way of going on to the realistic control scheme. And I think I'm again in the wrong. Oh no, I think I'm right. Here we go. anyway, I'm still having fun, and that's the main thing. I'm still having fun driving a bus across Europe. I mean, it's going to be a little bit tricky with the controller, let's put it that way. But oh, and I just crashed. Light crash. Oh, and I need to be in this lane. Light accident. It's okay, it was just a light accident. No worries. No worries. Come on. Come on. Come on. We want green. We want green. No, that's not working, is it? Let's see who's behind us. Oh yeah, look. We're kind of causing a bit of a traffic jam because we're like right in the middle of the road. Oh, that's my wife sneezing. She has a lot of allergies. Oh, don't be too hasty. Okie dokie. We don't need to indicate anymore. Okay, I'm sure that my passengers will be very happy to know that we're almost at the destination. I'm sure they've had a harrowing experience, and again we got a little micro stutter going down to 18 FPS, so yeah, maybe I'll play around with some of the graphics settings so it's not all on epic, and then maybe we won't get the frame drops. But anyway, okay, there you go everyone. Thank you for travelling with FlixBus. I think I should shut off the engine, right? Oh no, I can't. Oh yeah, there you go. As soon as I get out. Okay everyone, thanks for travelling. Hope you had fun. Hope you're not too scared. They're probably like phoning their family saying, thank goodness I made it. But there you go. This is my fabulous bus, and I did crash it. And I look at my parking. I parked real great there, didn't I? I'm a real professional bus driver, but I crashed. But there's no actual damage. So no, I didn't crash. No, boss. There was no crash. I didn't crash. Look, my bus is in perfect condition. There's no way that I could have crashed. If I would have crashed, my bus would have loads of damage on it. But it's fine. So yeah, no crash. And then I believe to finish the mission, we just go back to our little smartphone, log out, and we'll see what the damage is. Okay, so I got some XP. There you go. Fabulous. So thank you for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you for another FlixBus, if I can speak, video next time.